Hi, this is Dan DeLong, and this lesson we're going to talk about how to set up e-invoicing inside of QuickBooks Online. Now, e-invoicing is a way for your customer to pay their invoice online. So you're able to email them an invoice, and then they'll be able to pay on their end without you actually needing to charge their card or enter in their banking information. I'm going to walk you through the payment settings, and then I'm going to show you how to send a payment-enabled invoice. So in the settings, and this is just by going to the gear and accountant settings, the first thing you're going to want to check on is the sales section, and then there's going to be messages. This is going to give you an option for how you're going to send or the email that's going to be sent. So you have the name choices in here, then you have the invoice or the sales transaction types to choose from, and then what will show up in the subject, and then the body of the invoice as well, and then whether or not you want to receive a copy of the emailed invoice as well. The second option is in online delivery. You want to make sure that the online invoice is selected there. So those two settings are important to set up. The payment setting here is going to give you all of the information about your payments account. You can log into the back end or the merchant center through this manage account. You can see how quickly the funds are being deposited. Now, all new accounts are going to be 1 business day. Bank transfers are going to take about 1 to 4 weeks for that to be 1 business day. There has to be a history of payments being done in a timely basis. This deposit account is where your funds are going to be deposited to. Your business owner information, and then monthly statements. You can view the statements there. And then inside of QuickBooks, where do you want those deposits to go to? And then where do you want your processing fees or QuickBooks payment fees to be on your chart of accounts? So those are the main settings there. Now, on an invoice, when you're actually creating an invoice, the way that you payment enable an invoice is by choosing these options here at the top. If they're not there, then it means that you haven't set it up yet. But you do have a choice per transaction as to how you want to collect payment. You can choose credit cards, you can choose bank transfers, or one or the other. Just disable one or the other. So once you have the invoice filled out, just make sure that the customer has an email in there, and then choose the option to save and send down here at the bottom. If it's not there, just click on the drop down arrow and then choose the save and send option. Once you click save and send, then it's going to give you a preview of what that invoice is going to look like, and again you have the option to choose which payment method to be selected. Then you just click send and close. It's going to give you a confirmation that it was sent. Again, if you look at the invoice itself, one of the nice parts about the QuickBooks payments is it does give you that history here at the bottom that it was sent. You'll also see when it was received. You'll also see when it was sent, when it was viewed, and when it was paid. So you'll see that history down here at the bottom. Now, once the invoice is sent, the customer is going to receive an email that looks like this. This is exactly what was sent out of QuickBooks in the settings, and then they'll have this option to view and pay. When they click on that, this site will come up where they'll be able to enter in their debit card, the bank transfer, or credit card. And if they want to, they can create a login, and that information will be saved if they choose this option here. It makes it real easy for your customer just to click on the link, pay it online, and you get paid faster.